We're going to start this video off by giving thanks for maintaining health, wealth, knowledge, wisdom, beauty, keen discernment, patience, confidence, talent, skill, courage, leadership, youth, and control. The topic of this video will be goals and my 3 reasons why I believe goals are important. I didn't do it last time, so I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to humbly ask that you all subscribe to the channel as well as like the video because it helps with the algorithm. Also, if you agree or disagree with anything in this video, feel free to leave it in the chat. Or if you have a topic that you believe I should do a video on next, leave it in the chat. I appreciate it. So the number 1 reason why I believe goals are important is because goals give you direction. So I look at a goal like an address. If you have an address, you know where you're going. And in knowing where you're going to have directions to take, right? Without that address, where are you going? And if you aren't going anywhere, you have no direction. It's that simple. And that's one of the things I'm trying to do here is like simplify it as easy and as understandable as possible. So that's number 1. Number 2, it helps you identify what's important to you. Why is identifying what's important to you important? That sounds redundant, but why is it important? Because it helps you identify who you really are by reflecting on what you find valuable, and in turn you can actually reflect and see if these things that you deemed valuable are actually important to you, and that will help you determine what type and what kind of person you are and are becoming. So that's number 2. Number 3, it helps you stay motivated. And why is this important? This is important because motivation is temporary, especially if you're getting your motivation externally, which most of us do. We go to motivational speakers, we see videos on social media, we talk to other people that we hope will give us compliments or encourage us to do something, and that's all fine and dandy if it helps and if it works, but again, it's temporary. So what these goals do is, whether it's you writing down goals, whether you are putting together vision boards, or whether you're talking with others about shared visions or your own aspirations, being able to revisit your goals will help you stay on course, because let's face it, it's going to hold you accountable. And that's one of the things that we as people need to implement in our lives, is holding ourselves accountable. We do things at work based on what our boss tells us to do. We do things at school based on what our professors and teachers tell us to do. But when we're in our personal lives, who's telling us what to do? And that person is you. Meaning you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to give yourself those grades. You have to give yourself that performance review. So to recap, number 1, goals give you direction. Number 2, goals help you identify what's important to you. And then number 3, goals help you stay motivated, which coincides with accountability. So with that said, I want to thank you for being here, because you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I always appreciate that. So until next time.